Should isn't real. It's an imaginary idea that there's some invisible source of authority that's going to make my partner do things the way I want them to be done because that's the way they ought to be. What is real is I can change the way I show up in my relationship. I can change the way I handle myself in my relationship. That will have a real impact on the quality of the relationship. That's so much more powerful than me kind of thinking about or stewing on the idea of what should be happening and what's not happening that ought to be happening. So as adults in a marriage or in a relationship, we don't have access to any kind of external authority. There's no one who's going to come make your partner do what you want them to do. And I'm a couples therapist, and so sometimes people try to kind of put me in that chair. They come to couples therapy and they're like, well, the therapist is going to tell my partner to do what they should be doing. I don't have any real power to make people do things. And so say if you came to therapy and I agreed with you that yes, your partner should be doing this thing, it just doesn't matter that much. It's not really very common for people to change their behavior because someone else thinks they should be doing something else. What does happen is brains can change. People can become more capable of loving and caring. A person can gain a better understanding of what they're really doing in their relationship or the impact they're having, or they might gain a better understanding of why their brain responds a certain way or why they have a certain attachment pattern or something like that, and then that might change their behavior. But a person's behavior changes when that person wants their behavior to change. That's kind of the golden rule of behavioral change, and people basically never change because someone else thinks they should change. That's not really something that happens.